You spoke a lot about betrayal today. Like how you, and you probably answered this, my fault for asking a double question, but how have you dealt with betrayal over the years from family and friends?
Well, I've been in California a lot, you know what I'm saying, lately. You know what I'm saying, for the last 7 years, you know what I'm saying. I've been back and forth, back and forth. And I go out there, I get a peace of mind, you know what I'm saying? And when I come back here, it's easier to deal with the stuff and let it go by getting a peace of mind, by getting a break. See, a lot of people stuck here. A lot of people don't leave off their block. A lot of people don't even go downtown. A lot of people don't even know how close Hotchkiss is to Chicago. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know you can go straight down the street and you right there to Naperville, down the Grove. It's all right here. You don't even have to get on the expressway.
No, you don't.
So with this being said, I know my city. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you know what I'm saying, it comes with you dealing with people. So you're going to deal with all kind of different demeanors, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to know when somebody's trying to betray you or not. And you know how to deal with it. And back in the day, like I told you, I used to smack them or beat them up or like stop playing with me, you know what I'm saying? But in today's time, I understand this growth, like get away from me.
Okay.
Flee from me.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to call it betrayal. Well, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to move on. Do you think the firmament, do you think that's a metaphor in the Bible or is it literal?
You want to hear my definition of the firmament? Because my definition of the firmament is something God showed me.
Go ahead, speak on it, bro.
What God showed me, see, I really don't talk to a lot of people what God showed me. You know what I'm saying? When he showed it to me, it's for me. But I'll give you a brief expression. The firmament to people is flat land with a globe, a clear globe going around that you can't get through. You know what I'm saying? You can't crack this dome, you know what I'm saying? It's the dome, but above the dome, you got the sun, the moon, you got the stars, you got the waters and the heavens above. You can't see it, you know what I'm saying? So that's the real view of the firmament. Now, the all around view, people arguing about is Earth circle or is Earth flat? Earth is both. It's a flat plane, it's a dome above that's round, and the dome goes all the way around like this. That's how the sun goes like this, you see what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, if God took you outside of this universe and you see the Earth right here, imagine a web around the universe, around this Earth, a spider web. It's a titanium web. Nothing can get through. It's on top of the glass. So even if you broke through the glass, the firmament, which you can't, there's no way possible you can break through the firmament. But even if you do get through the firmament, there's something else called a web above it. You can't get through that. It accesses everything, the waters and everything. So it's pure darkness. So imagine you sitting right there. You see this ball, you see it surrounded by web, and it's all darkness, but you see you sitting there. Now, imagine you throw some stars out there, and it illuminate heaven. That's why we can't see it. So that's the firmament.
So what you make of planets like Mars and...
But I'm going to get to that too. Okay, now, a lot of people say when you die, you know what I'm saying, it's a soul trap. They say don't go into the light. Go away from the light. So go into the darkness, don't go into the light. You make sense. Not to me. Right. But when a lot of people die, like see the fallen angels, they're down here. They're still alive. That's why they're soul trapped, because every time they die, they try to go into the light. But because they don't have Christ, they can't get through the web to go to heaven. It just recycles them back to the water. What is the water? When you're born through the womb. You come back through the water. It's a recycle. It's a soul trap because you don't know Christ. You can't get through.
That's deep, man. So what you make of the flying objects that was in the sky earlier this year? The government ain't know what was going on. Everybody thought it was drones. I thought it was aliens.
It's the Nephilims. It's the fallen angels. They still here. You know, they have civilizations outside of this. Like, why you think they won't let you explore certain parts of Antarctica? You know, so why you think they won't let you go to certain parts? Because why you think they won't that speak on underground tunnels in cities and stuff like that? Because they don't want to scare the people. You know what I'm saying? It can overscare people if they know certain things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same, sleep paralysis and all that, it's all government and aliens. The devil, what they call aliens, is really demons. They Nephilim. They all working together. Reptilians or whatever. They're here. It's real.
I know you heard of the Book of Enoch.
Yes.
He talked a lot about fallen angels, a lot of forbidden knowledge, divine judgment. Why you think we don't hear about that book?
Because it can scare you. People can't even understand the Bible, so why give them more?
Facts.
Once you understand the Bible says, seek and you shall find. So once you understand that part, then you can seek other places and add them up to stories in the Bible. And then you have your complete answer. See, God is not the author of confusion. He's going to lead you to truth if you want to know. But if you deny wisdom, he's not going to give it to you. He's not going to come to a doubter.
Facts. We're going to switch gears. Let's move on to politics.
Yes, sir.
After years of disappointment that we've experienced with politicians, why do you think black people have so much faith in presidents? Every other 4 years, you see us on the internet arguing about whichever candidate is running, who's best for what. Family members fall out, friends fall out, couples break up. Why do you think, after so many years of disappointment, black people still have faith in politicians?
That's something right there I've been asking myself, because I don't vote. And Jesus was not Jesus was above the government. The government killed him because he said he was God. So Jesus came here, you know what I'm saying? He's coming to establish a new government with real leadership. See, this is the devil. The devil is the god of this world. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the devil is going to use the light to do things, but God, he construct, he knows what's going on with the government. He puts people in position. But the Bible also speaks on the government being corrupt, the New World Order and all this, the takeover. So it's in play right now. So you can't trust nothing. You can't trust no Democrat. You can't trust the Republican, because we've seen both sides completely run in circles. And it's like they keep changing laws that's not of God, like abomination type of laws. So that's not of God. Instantly, once you know that, you're governed by God. Once the law of the land becomes corrupt, you're governed by God himself. You don't go to man for answers. You go strictly to God, and God's going to direct you, because the people on this earth are corrupt. The leaders of this earth, they're in the Epstein files. Like, make this, but they're not doing nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. These people in power they're above the law. They feel they're above the law. The only person that's above the law is the king, which is Jesus.
Yeah, we definitely going through a spiritual warfare right now, man. When you hear the name Donald Trump,